Have you ever heard of a green roof before? Well, I didn't either until I attended the National Collegiate Landscaping Competition in Fort Collins, Colorado in March of this year. And I learned about them in a class that I took. Green roofs are good for the environment and we should incorporate them more into today's society. Learning about green roofs in this class really made me want to know more about them and learn all about the things that this earth can benefit from them. As a homeowner, is it important to you because you may not be able to transition your whole roof into a green roof, but you might be able to do something a little more to create green space at your home. Today I'm going to be telling you about what green roofs are and how they are important to your home, what they are doing to better our environment, and some ways that you can incorporate one into your life. Green roofs are an innovative way to increase the quality of living in your home. Green roofs are a relatively new concept, but they have many benefits and you should consider creating one. According to an online website called A Green Roof Guide, a green roof is a vegetative landscape built up from a series of layers that are installed on a roof surface as loose laid or modular. This means that it's up to you to decide whatever you want to do to create a green roof. You can incorporate many different things like flowers, vegetables, or just turf. As you can see, there are many ways to create a green roof. Green roofs are used for many things, including increasing the lifespan of your roof and creating a cooling and heating benefit for your home. A company that installs green roofs in the UK published an article about green roofs and state that green roofs have proven to double or triple the life expectancy of your roof. The barrier of greenery helps to protect the waterproof membrane underneath to ensure your rooftop's life expectancy lasts well for decades. Green roofs create a cooling climate inside of the building in the summertime and trap more heat during the winter. According to Ford Motor Company, green roofs insulate the building, reduce heating and cooling costs by up to 5%. Green roofs can create a better home for you by increasing the lifespan of your roof and creating a cooler climate in the summer and providing insulation in the winter. Now that we have talked about why green roofs are good for you, let's talk about why they are good for the environment. Green roofs are beneficial to the environment in many ways. Green roofs are beneficial for the environment because they support wildlife habitats, aid in air quality, and retain storm water to help reduce runoff. Green roofs have proven to support wildlife because they are creating homes for more wildlife. In an article written by Green Roofers UK, according to a survey in Switzerland, the study of 11 green roofs found that there are an incredible 172 separate species. Plants take in carbon dioxide that we breathe in and transform it back into oxygen that we can breathe. With this in mind, it is pretty clear that green roofs are going to be beneficial for the air quality on Earth. Green Roofers UK also states that green roofs help to reduce up to 37% of sulfur dioxide, 21% of nitrous acid, and 2.2% of dust particles each year. As shown in this chart published by the National Park Service, the percent of rainfall that is retained by a standard roof compared to a green roof is substantial. 25% with a traditional roof and up to 80% with a green roof. In addition to that, Michigan State University states in their article about green roof systems have been shown to retain 60 to 100% of the storm water they receive. Green roofs are beneficial to the environment because they create homes for wildlife, improve air quality, and reduce runoff. Now that I have talked about how green roofs are beneficial for the environment, I'm going to suggest how we can begin to incorporate them into society. There are many ways to incorporate green living in your life, but here are 2 ways to incorporate a green roof into your home. There are 2 main ways that green roofs are created. The first one is the whole roof being transformed into a green space with grass and other plants, and the other is to create a green space on your deck or balcony in a city-type building. Transforming your entire roof into a green roof is a multi-step process that needs to be thought out well in advance, but will create the most benefit to you and the environment. According to a step-by-step guide created by Billy Kidd, who created a green roof of his own, it takes 8 steps to create a full green roof. I'm going to go over a condensed process of how to transform your roof into a green roof. His blog page goes over the whole process in full detail. First, you will need to make sure that the building you are creating the landscape on is structurally sound and can hold the weight of the green space you are going to be putting on top of it. Second, you will need to create a plan and then go shopping for all of the things that you will need, and then he lists a full list of things that you will need to get, but it includes a few things like soil, wood chips, a drainage system, but there are many more things that you will need to get. Next, you will need to create insulation and protection for the roof. This includes sealing the roof so that the water does not leak through, and then on top of that you will need a base for the green roof space, including gravel and a root membrane. And then on top of that you will need a moisture blanket to make sure it does not leak through. After that, you can begin to lay the soil down. Next, you can begin to plant all the different plants you want to include in your landscape, after you've created a plan, of course. But then you can change it a little and decide where everything wants to go. The last and final step is to maintain your roof by weeding and watering if you do not install an irrigation system, and then to fill plants as needed, as some may die off in the winter months or they just don't live in the place that you've put them. One other way that you can create a smaller green roof is to build a small bed for some plants on your deck or balcony. In the city, it is often difficult to find a green space. This is an easy way to put some green into your life. No matter what you decide to do, it is always good to add more plants into your life and into the environment. The 2 main ways to create a green roof are to transform your whole roof into a green space and to try to add a little more green into your life by purchasing some plants and taking care of them. Now that I have gone over the different ways that you can create your own green roof, let's summarize everything I have covered in this speech. In conclusion, green roofs are a great way to improve the health of you and the planet. A green roof can greatly benefit your home and the environment, and there are many different ways that you can create a green roof. You can change it up to however suits best for you. Green roofs are becoming more popular with the decreasing green space on this planet. There are easy ways and more challenging ways to create a little more green space in your life. What are you going to do to create a little more green in your life?